2023 Bowman Chrome Hobby. We started the video already, but we're going to roll these dice. Yes, we are. Top spot's going to get the Cubbies. 5 times in the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5 spot. I had a feeling, Chris. I had a feel. We're talking about New York. We're talking about delis. We're talking about pastrami. You know that Bernie 718, he sent the office today. He sent us a bunch of Carnegie Deli, pastrami, corned beef, all that good stuff. Knishes, little mini knishes, cheesecake. He hooked us up. It's all this New York conversation. It's the mojo. Chris, it got you the Cubs. $5 holla. PYT 88. Cantor's is also good. I've been there too. My friends in LA. I haven't been to LA many times, but they've taken me to all the good spots, apparently. All right, this is for the WBC. We roll the dice first. They're going to say 5 times. No field 5. These are all our contestants. Whoever gets the top spot is going to get the WBCs that don't belong to a team. 3, 4, and 5. Crew and the Yankees. The Yankees. Crew is going to take home the WBCs that don't have a home. Please, Mr. Tobin, I love you, and you never have to apologize. There's no such thing as a dumb question. If there is, I would be the king of asking them. The answer is yes. Tom Brady is a national in Bowman drafts. He is a national. And we plan on pulling his autos next week for Bowman draft release. It's going to be unbelievable. If anybody has any questions about Bowman draft release and what we're doing with PSA in California next week, don't hesitate to ask. I may not have all the answers, but I try to, and I have a bunch, so I'm here to help. And we got a moment while I open all these delicious boxes anyway of this year's Bowman Chrome Hobby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where are they staying, Max? Max, I can give you some amazing recommendations for New York. If you're asking about my team of choice in Bowman draft, the team and the players are the only thing that I don't feel fully comfortable answering yet. I haven't done all my research yet. I could give you the top 5. I could give you the handful of the top 8 names, but I don't want to. Player-wise and team recommendation, I don't feel versed enough to answer that. I can answer like any other question about the PSA or stuff like that, but I don't want to give anybody bad advice. I want to do my homework first, and then after the weekend, I will have all the answers, or at least more of them, as to the specific players or what teams I recommend you guys purchase. I'm not going to give anybody team recommendations or player recommendations yet. I need to do a little more homework first. But we're doing something. I'm actually not familiar with that one, Max, and I know the hotels pretty well in New York. What we're doing for PSA next week is beyond unbelievable, and I'm very, very excited that Blez is offering it, the PSA stuff. I'll tell you about it in a moment. Let me just. Well, that's the honest answer, Tobin. You know, I feel like anything else you ask me, I could answer sufficiently, but the players and the teams, I don't want to fully answer yet. Comedy Cellar is great on McDougal Street. Nobu is good. I could give you some other sushi recommendations. Nobu is delicious. Did they do the Nobu or Nobu next door or the Nobu on the Upper West Side? There's a whole bunch of Nobus in New York now. Back in the day, there only used to be one. Show is good. Women love the Broadway show stuff. That's a good thing to set them up with. My advice for a show, I don't know if it's still playing, I assume it is, but Wicked If you've never seen Wicked, Max, I mean, I'm not a Broadway show guy, but Wicked is such a cool concept, and it's a very good show. If you've never seen it, or if your wifey's never seen it, I highly recommend telling them to go see Wicked. If you're unfamiliar with the plot of Wicked, I can tell you the plot of Wicked, and even if you don't like Broadway shows, which I do not, you can't deny that the plot of Wicked is so freaking cool. Wicked is... Oh, you've seen it. Nice. I was going to say, Wicked is the Wizard of Oz from the Wicked Witch's point of view. It's so cool. It's like Dorothy is like the bad person. Dorothy's like the bad guy. Exactly. You're going to be popular. Exactly. It's a great... It is a really good play. I'm not a play guy, but it's really good. The Today Show will be fun. I've done that stuff a couple times, a long time ago. They should, if they haven't gone to the top of the rock, it's an amazing view, Max. An amazing view at the top of the rock. They should go get pizza at Joe's on Carmine. Or John's a Bleecker, but probably Joe's on Carmine. There you go. They had Joe's. All right, so you're giving them good recommendations here. They know what they're doing. The Comedy Cellar is so great. I've seen so many legends at the Comedy Cellar. You know, over 20 years ago, Max, I went to NYU. And NYU is right next to the Comedy Cellar, that whole area. My friends and I used to go to the Comedy Cellar all the time. Like, all the time. I've probably been there for, like, multiple birthdays. I do live in Summerlin, Chris. I love living in Summerlin. I hope that's where you move to. The only two options, in my opinion, are Summerlin or Henderson in terms of, like, the safest and my favorite areas of Vegas. And Henderson is just so far away. It's this probably isn't an accurate statement, but I feel like Henderson is old money and Summerlin is new money. That's just how I feel. I mean, Iwasi is a real estate agent, so obviously go through Iwasi, but I feel like Henderson is old money and Summerlin is new money. My recommendation is Summerlin. Summerlin is poppin', and you could probably get a better deal in Summerlin, too. Like, dude, Chris, I'll tell you another reason to move to Summerlin. I learned this just the other day. But apparently the A's new stadium on Tropicana or wherever they're building it, it's not going to be ready. So they're going to have to play in the minor league ballpark for like a year or two, which is like 3 minutes from my house. Like, I can't wait to go to some games at the minor league ballpark, the Oakland games. It's going to be fun as hell. Stadium is going to be packed. It's going to be awesome. Dude, John, I couldn't agree with you more. Henderson is mad far. I have 2 friends that live in Henderson, and every time I go visit them, it feels like I'm going, like, really far away. I 1,000,000% agree with what you just said, John. Henderson always feels like a really far drive. I was wondering if you were here, Noah. I was waiting for you to chime in with my A's comment. I apologize. I'm not trying to break your heart, but if you're still willing to go to an A's game after they move, I told you, you can be my guest whenever you want. I will take you to an A's game whenever you want. As many as you want, whenever you want. Oh, wow, John. No way. That's horrible. So it must have been even much harder for you to get around. You're talking about the highway, right? Oh, my God. That's crazy. By the way, they didn't even do a good job building it, John. I'm sure you've driven on it since then. They didn't even do a good job building it. Going east on the 215 there is like, that's like the worst stretch of the entire city with regards to the highway. It's just such a, they built it so poorly. Never in my life have I driven on a highway and asked myself if my tires are flat when it's really just the highway like that. It's so bad. You are, I mean, you are hanging on to that hope, and I don't blame you, Noah. You love your team. You know what? I'm looking forward to them moving to Vegas, but I'd rather they stayed there so that people like you are very happy. I'd rather make the loyal fans happy. Dude, the highway is so bad, John. It's unbelievable. It's, I mean, it might be the worst constructed highway I've ever seen, which is definitely not, like, it's not like it's actually the worst highway ever, but just the worst highway I've seen. Color? This case was really old. The case was old and decrepit looking. I hope that there's something delicious hiding in this case. I would love to hit somebody a super. I really want to hit a super. I love supers and I cannot lie. If anybody has any questions about the PSA next week, with the exception of team recommendations, which I don't feel comfortable giving that sort of advice yet, I would recommend definitely getting in our release of Bowman Draft. It's going to be nuclear. If there's, Dale said it best earlier, if there's ever a time to get into a break and not think twice, the answer is now. Because Bowman Draft, it's going to be ridiculous, Johnny. Bowman Draft release next week is going to be insane. My hat goes off to Backer and the Blez brothers for making this happen. It's going to be insane. The Tristan was hit by... Let me tell you without knocking the rest of these beat the sorts over. It was hit by... Oh, the Cross, of course. I was going to say. Mr. Cross hit the Tristan. Super Fracta. Let me show you after... I'll show you after the break. I most definitely are, Tobin. I most definitely am. It is honestly amazing. Like, what we're going to be doing... First of all, you guys realize you could get a really nice card graded for $40 and have it graded within 24 hours. They're grading 4 figures worth of cards daily for us. They told us they could handle over 1,000. Of course I've eaten there, Jeff. Many times. I like capos, excuse me. Capones, hey. I love that place. I took Esplez there for the first time a few months ago. Consignment on the slabs. Define consignment on the slabs. Sorry, I just don't want to answer without fully knowing we're on the same page with your question. I just don't understand the question. I apologize for not understanding the question. Can somebody Okay. Will we list and sell? No, I don't think we're selling anything. We're just grading it for you. I don't think we're selling anything. I don't think so. I don't believe our plan is to sell anything for you guys. We're just getting them graded in a sub 24-hour turnaround. We pull the card out of the pack, and you let us know if you want to grade it. And if we want it graded, it's $40, and then you'll have your grade the next day, and it'll be sent to you. You'll have the grade literally within 24 hours. They've guaranteed us a 24-hour turnaround and basically 1,000 cards of grading a day. Maybe more. And it's nice that they're doing it for $40 a pop, because if you have a really big card, normally I believe they would upcharge. But they're not doing upcharges. So if you hit a monster for 40, you get it graded. It's great. I would assume they have good internet, but yes, no, it's a very valid point. Zilla, you know what I'm thinking of right now with that comment, right? When you say Tigers, huh? For $10 in Blesbuck credit, what am I thinking right now? Because Zilla just said Tigers, huh? I know somebody out there definitely knows what I'm thinking, if not multiple people. What is Brown Dog thinking right now for $10? Read my mind. Yeah, there you go. Max gets it. Max gets $10. Big gulps, huh? Big gulps, huh? All right. See you later. Big gulps, huh? All right. We'll see you later. That thought comes soon, Andrew. That thought comes soon. Kind of your swing? Swing. Oh, yes. It will be mine. Let me give Max his $10 and then let's do it. Big gulps, huh? Max, have you heard me talk about that scene yet? You know the big gulp scene wasn't scripted, right? That he walked out of that 7-Eleven or whatever it was, and there were just guys in the parking lot drinking big gulps. And he just walked up to them and said, big gulps, huh? All right, see you later. They were not meant to be part of the movie. They were just random guys. I know, it doesn't surprise me at all, but I still think it's cool as hell when I saw that. Bowman Chrome Hobby. $89's in the store. I just put $89 in the store for Bowman Chrome Hobby if you guys want to scoop your teams. I don't know how much more we got of this stuff to do before we just are super focused on draft, but 89 is in the store. All right, let's do it. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Bowman Chrome Hobby. PYT number 88. Do. Charge. Let's go. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. 88 begins now. We have a refractor auto to start. It's Chase. Chase for the Mets. Esta. Oh, that's me. Haha. Yo, Jeffrey bought me the Mets, and I just hit the first auto. I'm so happy right now. I don't care if Chase is good or bad. I'm just happy. Refractor ink of Chase. I forgot I was in this. Let's go. Jeffrey hooked me up. He bought me a team. He bought me my Mets, baby. WBC of Jung Ho Lee. It's going to go to Crew on the WBC random. New Guy Mojo is right. New Guy Mojo. Mr. Pinto. A first of him to 199 for the Blue Jeezys. There's Welby on the base. Josh Young, rookie piece. We have another auto. Okay, I mean, I like this. I like this trend. This is the Karam Karma right here. Another Met auto for UPS. It's Jonathan Enriquez. I feel like Jeffrey's got to hit a big card here, since he's hooking me up with the Karam Karma. There's Peraza. Peraza for the Yankees to 150. Going to Crew. Beatty for the Mets. Beatty for the Mets. I'm hot. To 299, it's my rookie. Mr. Beatty. This is great. Walcott on the base. No way, Johnny Bench. Is that what I think it is? No way. Isn't this what I think it is? No way. Wow. Dude. Well, no, it is what I think it is. Yes. Johnny Bench. Right? Wow. Isn't it Johnny Bench, Babe Ruth, and then Roberto Clemente? Isn't it just those three legends? No way. That's super hard to hit. Ash Lamovich. Super duper califragilisticexpialidocious short print. It's unnumbered. The Johnny Bench is unnumbered. That's so sick. Yeah, you never see them come out. It's so true. I've never seen one. I've pulled the Babe a couple times. I'm not sure if I pulled Roberto or not. I think maybe not. But I've never pulled Johnny. I would remember. That's why I was so caught off guard. That is so cool. I'm going to take a picture of Johnny Bench. That's so cool. It's a very difficult hit. Unnumbered super short print of Johnny Bench for Ash. No way I did, right? That was the nicest one I hit, Jeff. Dude, that's so sweet. Johnny Bench to 25. F yeah. Let's go. Did you really? That's a nasty pull, Johnny. We continue. That was just one box. What a great start. Atomic. Oh, Vladdy Jr. Vladdy Jr. for Henny and Penny to 150. 86 to 150 on the Iconic Atomic. HG, a.k.a. Henry Cavill for the Twins. Adley, there's a gunner base. Oh, nice card for the Royals. Daniel gets Junior Marin to a hundo. 12 out of 100 on the Atomic Junior Marin auto. That's good. That's a nice card for the Royals. Speckle of Aram for the Mets to 299 for yours truly. And then we have Mash Mervis. The Monster Mash. Mash Mervis to 150. 146 out of 150 on the relic piece. Let me see if I can find a piece that will fit this. And that one might be too big. Let's try this 180. Yes. You got a sticker here. Little Blaze baseball sticker love. All right. Next is going to be Flashbacks 117. Flashbacks full case 117 is going to be next. Nice Junior Marin here. Corbin base. Freddie Freeman on the refractor, I think. Yep. And then the Martian to 150 for the Yankees behind him. Chris Newell base auto for the Dodgers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I missing something, or did they give us a bonus auto? No? Oh, no, I guess it's 2 per box. Never mind. Oh, this is Bowman. That's right, Bowman Chrome Hobby, not Bowman Hobby. Never mind. Tristan base. And then it's your boy, Yaniel, excuse me, for Oakland going to Mr. Blank on the Speckle Ink. Gunner on the base. What's your name to 199 for the Rockies? Lawler, purple to 250 on the purple shimmy. Here's another auto. It's Justin Henry for the Braves. Nice name for Tapman. Excuse me, Tapman with a hit. Here's a green Hans. Not Gruber, but Montero for grouping the Yankees. Morel rookie. Yoshida rookie. Alfredo Blue to 150 for Cincy.
I think it's freezing in here, by the way.
I mean, it got colder. It was 77 for a while. Ash with a nice hit to join Johnny Bench there.
Hi, guys.
Sarah B joining us for the rest of the night. We hit a Blaze Jordan to 5 tonight.
That's me.
I know. It was a Sarah B. Jordan. I even wrote on the Beat the Sword, B. Jordan. I'm not kidding. It's up there somewhere.
trying to figure out how you're separating this, but
I'll just tell you. You can ask. So, base autos, numbered chrome, non-numbered chrome, and then super special short print that's not numbered.
okay.
That's it.
These don't need to go in the recap, right?
No. And they're 35s if you want to top load them, though.
You have to find them first.
I mean, I know that the technical answer is no, Gramps, but my answer is yes.
Hi, Chris Kim.
Junior Caminero on the spec for Tampa going to Schmid. Is that a refractor? Nope. Joel Diaz for the Mets. This is Jeffrey bought me the Mets. This is my third auto in like 4 boxes.
In this break.
I just keep hitting autos. This is the Karma to the max right here.
Baby Yoda?
Baby Yoda. I haven't seen him all day though. We have an orange creeping up. And I saw who it was already when I was opening the packs. And you want to take a wild guess who it's going to be?
B. Jordan?
It's going to be B. Jordan. It's going to be B.
I'm
Jordan.
a genius!
A genius has entered the room. It's Sarah B. Jordan.
So sharp, as
AKA
Backer would say.
A.K.A. Blaze Jordan.
Backer would say we're sharp.
17 to 25 on the orange. Gunner, he's iconic. Oh. Solano to 199 for the Nationals going to the Henster. Purple ink behind McLean of Torrin Montgum for the Fish going to Zilla. They were there late. A blue Met team color for UPS. Mark Vientos to 150.
I don't think I ever hit one of these. I haven't opened much, but I don't think I ever hit one of these.
Corbin iconic. I have, but I've never hit Johnny Bench. That was the first Johnny Bench I've hit. I've hit a couple Babe Ruths. I may or may not have hit a Roberto Clemente, and that was my first Johnny Bench. I couldn't believe my eyes when I just saw it. Welby, refractor auto, nice. HOV with a good hit. It's Welbin Francisca for the Guards. 448 to 499 on Welby Inc. We like Welby. Yes, we do. Ooh, gold.
His auto's clean.
That's a good version of his auto. I think this is more Mets colors. This is getting crazy. D'Angelo Sarmiento on the gold for the Mets.
I opened a Bowman hobby,
If that was number
I
16,
believe,
I was
one
going to
time,
freak.
and in 12 autos, like 8 of them were Angels autos.
Sometimes it's like that. Non-holiday related Thanksgiving movies? That's like a trick question. Hold on, let me think about that. Osorio on the shimmy for the Dodgers.
I can't even name you one Thanksgiving movie having nothing to do with holidays or non-holidays.
I am on fire, Travis. We're on fire. We need to hit Jeffrey a big card, dude, for all the Karam Karma he's dishing out right now. There's HG again. If you're wondering why I call him HG Wells, well, that's why. Because he signs his auto HG Cavilli. HG Wells, my boy. Was it War of the Worlds? Tyler O'Neill.
His middle name is probably a G name.
Refractor on the WBC. I can't think. I'm trying to think of like movies where like people went
Do you
home
want
for
these
Thanksgiving.
separate?
Ariel Castro. Purple. Who? Which ones? No.
Where did they go?
Numbered chrome. All the WBCs are refractors to $4.99.
I like this photo.
What was that movie where Sinbad went to the guy's house? Was it Hartman's house? Sinbad goes to Hartman's house, and then ends up being friends with the kid's son, with the guy's son. What's the name of that movie? Or after you tell me the name of that movie, house guest. Now here's the better question: what holiday was it when he was visiting them? Wasn't there a holiday? Was it Thanksgiving? Wasn't it like a parade? Was it St. Patrick's Day or was it Thanksgiving? If it's Thanksgiving, I'm giving myself a huge pat on the back. Aiden Sanchez, base auto for the Cubbies, going to Chris Kim. Getting that card for $5. He did a $5 filler for the Cubbies. Refractor of Munoz for the Dodgers.
$5 make you holla.
$5 holla is what I say. It's true. I can't, Trav, but I can teach you how to Dougie. No, I can't. That's a lie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me. Walcott, purple shimmy. We like Sebastian Walcott. Yes, we do. For Crew. And the champs. The champs are here. There's Alvarez for the Mets in an orange shimmy. Looks like Oakland colors. For Mr. Blank, it is Clark Elliott orange shimmer autograph to 25. $22 of $25, Mr. CE. Phone home, Clark Elliott.
I could have got those for you.
It's okay. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. I don't even know what the Dougie is. How about that?
It's
How's
a dance,
that?
I think.
How's that for? No, I know it's a dance. I don't know what it looks like.
Oh yeah, you don't know what. Like if you had to teach someone, you'd be.
I don't even know what it
I
looks
would have
like.
no
Yeah.
idea.
Like if you like dance 6 different ways and you're like, which one of these is the Dougie? I would be like, yeah.
You would just hope to get the 1 in 6 chance
That's
of
right.
getting
I would
it. Me
have
too.
yeah. I'd be drawing dead.
You'd have to use context clues as to whatever you think Dougie would look like.
I would just think of Patty Mayonnaise. Munoz, another refractor.
It's funny, when I thought of Dougie, that's the Doug I thought of too.
Do, 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 do. You know they're coming out with a remake where Patty Mayonnaise and Dougie have kids? And
I
Doug
didn't know that.
it's like happening like soon-ish. A purple Jacob Berry for the Fish.
I always hope for a Rugrats remake.
Rugrats remake would be good. Oh, Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore. Was that was Thanksgiving, right?
Isn't that the original question? Thanksgiving.
Yes,
movie?
that's why he asked that. He was hoping that I would land on. Dave, be honest. When you asked the question, you were just hoping that I would land on Son-in-Law, right? That's what it feels like that. Ronald Hernandez based auto. I wouldn't blame you, by the way, for doing that. That's a sharp move. Ronald Hernandez, base ink for the Fish. Speckle of Zavala for the Padres. It was, right? If I had thought of it, I would have said it, but I didn't think of it. I failed. I failed the test. I admit. Castro on the shimmy. I should have remembered that. How many times I reference Pauly Shore and that movie. Connor Stain on the color match, 39 to 250 purple piece. Goner on the base. Lou Bob to 199 Aqua Ray Wave. Damn, now I got that Dougie song stuck in my head.
There's more than like 4 words to that?
Upside down Frederick Benscombe auto. I can only think of the words that I've already
Right.
shared, yeah.
Exactly.
Teach me how to Dougie.
I was like,
teach me how to
what can you
Dougie.
possibly have in your head?
Pena Refractor. I did watch Orange is the New Black. I've seen like the first like couple seasons of it.
Where did you get that from? Oh, up there.
Yeah.
I was like, where did that come from?
Skeeter's obviously the best, Josh. Come on, he's like the Newman. Skeeter to Dougie is like Newman to Seinfeld. Wilfredo for the Guards base ink. There's Brailer on the base. Yoendry base and Mr. Salas on his base. Adley to 199. Yes, please. May I have another for Gabriel? Munoz refractor. I didn't ask for another one of those. It's our third refractor of Munoz. What the heck is going on? Munoz shimmer. It's a Munoz party. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Now we're
I'm
going.
like so far behind on.
We're going
whatever
back
we're
a
calling
ways.
This.
Ricardo Olivar, base ink for the Twins.
Like-
What do you mean?
Like
Oh!
music and TV. Like I'm just not good at this.
Corbin variation. It's a really hard hit.
Like remember every now and then you'll ask me like questions about movies and music and stuff. I'm just like
It's all right.
I'm not good at it.
You might not be good at it. You're probably still better than half of the Blez people. Corbin Carroll, variation for Chris Kim and the Diamondbacks. They were there late. I just, when I first got to Blez and Backer told me that we have an expression here, if it sits, it hits. It always comes true. I thought it was total BS, but it really just always happens. It's crazy. McLean to 299.
I'd be good at music, I think. Well, at least my kind of
See,
music.
but yeah, I was going to say, you got to be careful, because the last person that told me they knew music in here, I asked
Right.
3 trivia questions to, and they looked at me
That's why I
with a
changed
dumb
it.
stare. Yeah.
If you talked about 90s or 2000s, I would beat anyone in this office except for maybe Backer. We would have to.
Backer doesn't know. He only knows this judge to 99.
I'm just saying, name that tune type things, not trivia.
If we did a name that tune competition, I would spot the whole office 100 points, and I would still beat you guys blindfolded.
Not in 90s and 2000s. No shot.
I mean,
Or even 2010s. I have this thing on my Amazon Alexa that's called Song Pop or something.
Well, be
and
refractor. I Shazam everything. Brendan Malone, base auto for Oakland.
I probably know every boy band song.
The boy band stuff you'll beat me on. I know them all, but you know them better. The boy band stuff you'll win.
And Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, different things like that.
Gerardo for the Fish. That's yellow, by the way. 44 to 75. I wasn't sure if it was yellow or gold until I looked at it a little closer. I would take you, D Porter, and Backer in the girl boy band stuff, all that stuff. You three. If this was a Jeopardy competition.
I think D Porter was on football one day with me talking about O-Town and stuff like that, and I was fangirling real hard.
Everett Cooper. Base auto for the Nationals. Speckle of Arroyo. Classic rock. I like my chances. Or even corny stuff. Ethan Salas, base.
He said corny stuff. I like this table here a lot, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you put it there or someone else.
Of course I did. Stop. The Dustbuster, the air purifier, the Dyson, the table. Take a wild guess. The trash bags, the lights, camera, action. Ruben, happy like the hippo. You like that reference, Max? Happy like the hippo, Ruben? Reamer, refractor for the Mets. Man, this case. Did the Johnny Bench just kill the case? What the hell happened here? Oh, we have orange. Right as I say that, we have orange. We have orange.
Are You Afraid of the Dark was my favorite show as a kid.
Great show.
I tried watching it later on in life, I'd say 5 years ago, and I wasn't super impressed by it. But when I was actually a kid, I never missed it.
Aranda for the Rays. Rays getting nice value on this orange WBC. 11 to 25.
Camp on Wana, we hold you
Schmid,
in our
nice
hearts.
hit. That's the one that when I think about you, it makes me want to fart,
Makes
right?
me
Yeah.
want to fart.
Yes, Max knows. Are you for scuba? Ruben, happy like the hippo. Sonoja on the blue Ray Wave for the fishy. It's a blue fishy. To 150. Some people said they liked Sonoja when we first started opening this product. Has anybody's opinion changed? Is Sonoja still good? Do we like Sonoja? I don't really know much about him, but I've hit a bunch of his cards. You know, Max, I've played poker. I used to play poker with Hank Azaria in New York. There was a private game run by Francis Ford Coppola's son or grandson or something like that. I forget if it was his son or grandson. I think it was his son. It's always funny when Hunter Brown in '99 for Houston, when Hank Azaria would lose a big hand, not all the time, but every once in a while he would whip out a Simpsons voice, because he does all those voices on the Simpsons. Roderick to 199, magenta shimmy. I would love when he would lose a hand and he would whip out a Simpsons voice.
Whip out a Simpsons voice.
He did.
I took my brain somewhere else.
Well, you're a woman. Making tamales for Tampa. Schmid continuing his heater.
This guy used the wrong marker.
A lot of them use the wrong
my
marker.
OCD.
Yep, the thick pen. Salvi, WBC. That'll go to the Royals and the refractor. Ethan base. Acuna for the Twins on the refractor. And Casanova, he's a ladies' man for the Braves. Going to the Tapman base ink. He'll join Henry Malloy through the mail. 1.5 boxes left, and besides this Johnny Bench, this case has been pretty lackluster.
I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of these child fame stars have mental health issues.
Ooh. Bowman Ascension behind Corbin, and it's a good one. Yoshida. Red Sox, nice hit. Alteza gets Yoshida on the Bowman Ascension, which I really love these things. I've liked both this year and last year's Bowman Ascension. I said it last year, and I'm saying it again this year. One of these days, I just got to start a Bowman Ascension collection. Camilo Diaz to 99 for Houston. Almeida, shimmy, Orioles. I didn't know that he got a star, but yeah, he deserves one.
I don't believe I am.
Andy Perez base ink for the Rockies. Is that? What is this? Backwards card? What the hell's going on?
I'll be watching from bed in my pajamas.
Backwards, Riley Green. Weird.
I'm off.
Corbin on the base. Diane Frias. I think that goes to the Guardians, right? Diane Frias is Guardians or Rockies? I think it's Guardians. But that's a WBC refractor.
I think they're taking IG with them.
Yeah, we are, I think. Drew Gilb. He's a Met now, but he's an Astro in this. So the cross, the 99, green shimmy. Ben Metzinger, Speckle
and
Auto.
I would assume probably Cat, maybe?
Bud Man and the Brew Crew. Yeah, Cat's coming. Vaquero on the Cotton Candy to 125 for the Henster. And Lee over to 199 is going to be our last hit of significance. Not a great case. We had a couple good cards, but at the end of the day, I think that Johnny Bench killed the case.
I agree.
I vaguely remember hitting a Babe Ruth like a month and a half ago out of this product or whatever, and I vaguely remember it killing the case as well. I feel like the those super short prints kind of do.
Those you don't want.
They are kind of case killers. Refractors, or excuse me, numbered stuff. Numbered chrome. Ooh, Salas base in there. A few Salas bases that we sleeved. Maybe some Gunner base as well.
There was bases in there?
One, it's okay. Yoshida on the Ascension. Corbin on the Variation. Johnny Bench on the super short print. We'll beat the sword on the Johnny Bench. And on the Corbin. Bunch of base autos. I guess I'm going backwards here.
You like doing the better autos before the worst autos?
I just grabbed the top of the pile.
Yeah, I did base and then they're all in order, the numbers.
Oh, yeah. I'm just shy. I grabbed the wrong pile first, I guess. It's okay.
No, it's right. You want to do the better autos later.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Johnny Bench is the best card in the case, though.
No, I just did the autos last.
Welby Refractor Auto for the Guardians. That's a nice card. Probably our best auto in the case.
That's why they don't want me to go, Erie.
Junior Marin as well, Atomic
Because
Auto.
I'd be very favored there.
And Clark Elliott on the orange shimmy.
Oh, yes.
I'll show the numbered chrome. Sorry, I meant to show
right.
this before
You
the
did that.
ink.
what you
Walcott
meant.
purple shimmy. Yeah, but I wasn't going to stop doing the autos after I was halfway through.
I thought you meant the autos were not in order, and I was
No,
like, I thought
no.
you would want the autos
No,
in
you
reverse
did fine.
order.
You did fine. Alfredo Blue. Mash Mervis on the relic piece to 150. There's Beatty, Peraza, a couple New Yorkers, Tovar, Jordan Waller. We'll beat the sort on I'll beat the sort on the Corbin Variation and the Johnny Bench. That was a full case of Bowman Chrome Hobby PYT number 88. Not the greatest case, even though it did have one amazing card in Johnny Bench. Thank you for joining.